monster buck.
Wow, man. You guys killed some giant deer yesterday. Hopefully we get a crack at one today. Shoot! Everyone's like bouncing around. There's misses that I've made in my life that I really, kick myself for.
There he is. He went over the rise.
Great.
Oh, yeah. It's thick.
Moving, I guess they're probably coming from this mountain right over here. I mean, they're just massive and super unique frame, tall frame.
Grande. Yeah.
Big water.
I hadn't even got the deer in my rifle scope yet. I was trying to look at him through my binoculars.
Wow, Brescia.
Look at that,
I think that we do pretty good, huh?
Yeah. I didn't want to be too premature because I was like, that can't be that wide.
These guys killed some giant deer yesterday. Hopefully we get a crack at one today. So it's another day here in Mexico.
Oh, this group's amazing. It's my favorite group I've probably ever hunted with.
We got along really good. It's a great group of people. Pretty glad to meet them.
Even though I've only known them for a short period of time, I feel like I've known them my whole life. They're just that kind of guy.
Yeah, we saw like 20 ewes on the big mountain, and then we saw 3 rams. They were lower, like they came down and crossed the valley. They were on a little, the one ram was pretty good.
So this is a really cool place. First of all, it's been in Enrique's family since 1930. It's a self-sustaining ranch. There's cattle. There's a giant pecan orchard here. I mean, like massive, huge, like probably 10 football fields big. The people that stay here, there's little houses, you know, they're a part of the ranch. They've been families that have grown up here.
One of the hosts in the camp, and I'm also one of the guides, and I will take care of the hunters and see if everything's doing well in the camp.
We just saw a herd of gemsbuck oryx that we had. We saw some nice ones, some long females, a couple of bulls that are really nice. That was something pretty neat to see. Everybody likes them. There's beautiful animals. We got a very nice herd, very healthy in here in the ranch, especially in
11 or 12 o'clock, we got back for lunch. Everybody started to talk about how was their day, their morning. Sometimes they were spreading jokes and all that. It was really funny.
Oh, but this is the best, right? We see him up on the hill, and everybody gets excited. And he's on the hill, and the road's kind of like this. So he goes over the rise. So we skeeter around this hill. You see him again, and he goes back over the rise. And he's like, shoot, shoot. I'm like, where is he? Like, shoot. And everybody's like bouncing around. I'm like, hold on. I'm like trying to get Sam. Like, all right, I got him.
He was done after the first one. But then, I mean, dude, we're like, oh. It was pretty much a rodeo. So my buddy Clint decided he was going to take it down to the last couple days. I guess we just switched positions because that's usually what I do.
So we went to one corner of the ranch that we have been a day before there, and we saw some deer the day before there going into that hole. It's a big creek with some drainage in the side.
There's only a three-quarter on the one side, isn't he?
He got like a little point going straight to the front.
But it's a big buck.
It's a big rack.
Big frame deer. Heavy deer. Yeah. I think. Got to see. He's a 3 on this side. I think he's a 4 on this side.
Well, you know, I've hunted with Clint quite a bit now, and he's not shy to pull the trigger.
The rod had been working really good for us this week, and we shot that deer. So the next day we went back to the same place.
So Clint had, you know, we struggled a little bit finding a deer that was suitable. You know, it was just luck of the draw. Guys bumped into him, and he just happened not to.
And we were just driving around, and we get to that hole, but we went in. We came in into a different direction, so we stopped for glassing a little bit.
The guide's eyes here are just like eagles. These guys can spot a rabbit at 200 yards under a bush. They're spotting deer through thicket, you know, would burn through. And
there was another big buck showing up right behind him, and I saw it, and it was quite a few way to go. It was like 400 yards, something like that.
It's facing to the right, all right?
Wait, I'm on a different buck then. Am I on a different buck?
It's facing away from us now.
Okay, yeah.
It's looking to the left now.
That's it, okay.
Now he's walking, kind of. Wait. No, look to the right.
Am I on him?
Straight looking at us, broadside. That's the buck.
Is it 500?
Yeah. Nobody moves.
I'm on him. I'm on him.
You went over, amigo. Hit him again. Still in the same place.
I think because it was so thick and it was so, you know, I guess it was such a dense area of brush that when the buck stopped and turned broadside, that Clint felt like he needed to take the shot.
He's behind the bush now. He's going to the right. Now he's behind the trees. You got him, Clint? He's coming out. Wait, he's gonna give you a clear shot in a minute. He's almost at the clear.
And I was trying to still like figure out his dope or data of previous engagements to put into the scope.
He's right behind the bush now.
How far is he, Butch?
Like that's 6'11". Now he's running, almost at the other side. I think he already went to the other side.
I can't see him.
He went over that hill.
It's so far, man.
Yeah, that's really far.
I missed, and I hadn't missed in a while, and it happens, and I was pretty upset, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it was a beautiful buck, but it happens.
It was a buck of a lifetime, but he's still got time, and I'm hopeful he pulls it off. I'm hopeful that he finds the same deer and shoots it because he's a giant.
We were over on that other ridge. I really got kind of jacked on the trip because all my gear is still at the airport somewhere. It's day 3. I got Mike's gun. This is a great gun. I'm not familiar with it. Didn't get myself dialed into the dope. Obviously, you saw what happened. I missed. I think we're clean on this, but we're over here. The ethical thing to do after you do that is to come over and make sure that there's no blood. Make it happen.
We knew that he didn't hit him. Either way, we went to take a look. Yeah, but it's either one of these 3 places because that tip of that cactus is right there.
Yeah.
That's where they when they went over to their side. I find the trail where they go over, and he started to go straight up from that cactus into one of these 3 places. It's either that one or right here.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, there's misses that I've made in my life that I really, kick myself for or whatever. We're okay here today.
Good thing is too that you still have, you still got plenty of time.
Tell you the La Esperanza Ranch is an unbelievable place. Everybody's scared of coming down to Mexico, and I got to tell you, this place is safe. Sonora, you fly into Hermosillo, you drive out here an hour and a half.
At least, and probably an hour and a half from the nearest town. So you're out here pretty good ways, and to have this type of lodging and this setting is pretty incredible. And the people work hard. We've never wanted for anything. They always had it right there for us anytime we needed it. So accommodations and service here is second to none. Like it's really impressive.
If you actually left boom, boom on time,
we could go.
Half the guys.
The blinds are pretty good because you can stay there the whole afternoon and you see a lot of movement. You see a bunch of yearling bucks, those mature bucks, and you also can see jabalina, jackrabbits, coyotes, all kinds of wildlife that we have in the ranch.
You see the white ass and the body moving. Could never. I don't know.
Maybe we have a spotting scope with them.
Yeah.
When we hook, can we mount it?
We jumped a really nice 4x4. Comes up and I mean just burns, takes off, and I mean it's a really nice buck, probably a 190, 195 type of buck.
We saw him from the back, but we knew he was a very nice buck, nice and wide, heavy, old buck.
We jumped a big deer, maybe about 2 miles out there in the desert. Big giant 4x4. He came around, he was headed this way. We thought maybe he'd be in this hole here or something, but we haven't seen him yet, haven't relocated.
There was this monster buck, and we all, heart skipped a beat. It's like seeing the love of your life in a bar. And we're all like, oh, that's her, or him in this case. He was huge.
That was a big deer, huh?
There he is. Okay, I'm on him.
He's nice.
I'm on him.
And he was about 330, 335 meters away from us. And
That's a nice deer.
yeah, he's looking at us right now.
Okay, I'm on him.
Give him a minute to step out. He's going back to the left.
And our guide, Gilberto, was telling Clint, it was a good buck. And it was really hard to get on this deer. He only presented a shot for, maybe
He's coming out.
10 to 15 seconds tops. Probably even less.
Rise.
He's turning.
There he is.
There he is.
He was stunned. Oh, he was.
There you go.
Big giant 4x4. He came around, he was headed this way.
There was this monster buck, and we all, heart skipped a beat. He was huge.
That was a big deer, huh?
There he is. Okay, I'm on him.
He's nice.
I'm on him.
And he was about 330, 335 meters away from us. And
That's a nice deer.
yeah, he's looking at us right now.
Okay, I'm on him.
I was hoping for a big 4-pointer, but I'm not. This was a beautiful buck, and I had to take him. I mean, you couldn't pass him up,
He's coming up.
He's coming out.
Yeah, he's walking away.
No, he's going to go over that rise.
He's turning.
There he is.
There he is.
He was stunned. Oh, he was.
There you go.
He's turning.
There he is.
There he is.
He was stunned. Oh, he was.
There you go.
Thanks, man. Got yourself a deer. Got yourself a mule deer right there.
Hard earned, huh?
Wow.
Hard earned.
Grande. 4x3.
5x3. He's a nice one. Beautiful, beautiful deer. 7-year-old buck. I mean, that's what you come here for. I mean, giant frames here. Pretty awesome place.
Dude, heavy. All the way up.
Yeah,
Super heavy all the way
gorgeous
up.
deer.
What is this, day 4? Everybody killed on day 1, day 2. I've been the lone holdout. These deer are awesome. I can't say enough about coming down and hunting desert mule deer down here. These guys do a great job, and you guys ought to get down here and experience this. These are not the same deer that we hunt in the United States, I'll tell you that right now.
My mouth and side hurt all week from laughing. The guys are hilarious. Every one of them are funny.
Yeah, it's a very tight-knit group of guys, and we have a good time, and we're all super good friends.
Thanks to Mike Deonda, he put the group together, and it's been a really fun group. Lots of laughs and lots of good times. They're trying to confirm if they have weapons or not.
Eagle 6, Saber 3. Roger, we're observing area, negative contact. Saber 3, Eagle 6. Where? Find out where they are. Negative contact in the north and south end.
Alright, these guys definitely got weapons.
The wreckage of this life can build you or tear you down. What motivates you when there's no one else around?